Hi guys, welcome back to our channel, and today is Random Act of Kindness Day.
So we thought we would link this a little bit to obviously the tragedy that happened over the weekend with Caroline Flack. I actually only found out it was Random Act of Kindness Day like a few hours ago.
I'll be honest, I didn't know before this video.
Yeah. But it just seems to be a big thing that possibly, you know, it's not like a secret that the media and loads of people were really unkind to Caroline. Obviously we don't know the ins and outs of her life because there's probably so much more
And people never really knew her side. Like, the incident was the incident, but we don't know the whole story. And I remember going on her Instagram and reading some of the comments that people were saying, and they were honestly like atrocious. And again, we've spoken about trolling on this channel anyway, but we forget that someone's the other side.
Yeah.
Imagine
and that we're all humans.
Yeah.
Just because they're a celebrity, it doesn't mean they're immune to the comments.
I was thinking the other day as well, imagine if she was stood there and every single comment someone walks by and said it. Imagine that. And it's the same with anyone that's in that situation. Imagine if you said that comment to their face, or they were in the street and everyone came up and was saying it. That's what it's like.
Yeah. So it's just super sad, really. So we thought we'd combine the kindness day that is today. So be kind to yourself and be kind to others.
Yeah, because I think, but it's so easy to just say be kind, but it's actually doing it. We can post about it, but is anything going to change?
Yeah, I think it's just, you know, sometimes when you're in like a mood and something comes out and you think, oh, actually, I didn't mean that. It's like, I think people just need to be aware. You just need to be aware of what you're saying. And maybe if you haven't got, it's that I was saying, if you haven't got anything nice to say, maybe just don't say anything. Like, you know, you can feel certain ways about things. Everyone's allowed to feel certain ways, but you have to take into consideration how that makes up someone else
and
feel.
I get all the free speech and being able to criticize people and criticize things, but there's a difference between that and then just pure bullying.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, like cyberbullying and pure hatred. So but yeah, I think everyone's thinking it. Everyone's thinking we should be kinder. I think she actually put up a post before she took her life saying be kind, and she also did a post about for some help. It was a cry for help, I think.
And she says she spoke to someone and they had said that she was draining.
But again, I think it's having the right person to talk to. Sometimes you can speak to someone and they might not know the severity of it, and they might have their things going on. You need to speak to a professional. Or
yeah, I totally agree that sometimes I just think everyone has really busy lives and it doesn't make it okay that happened, but I think it's just, I don't know, it's hard. But then as a friend, I think that's the whole point in being a friend to someone.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to prioritize. It's just prioritizing, isn't it? And if someone comes to you, maybe just have that think of, actually, if I give them, you know, this 20 minutes or half an hour of my life, is that going to take away?
There's this story or quote, and I think it was a story, and a friend wanted to talk to a friend, but sometimes what you say to me is your head out. Are you able to listen? Have you got the time to listen? Have you got stuff going on? So I think sometimes it's being aware, you know, if you do need to talk to someone, I know that's not the first thing that goes through your head is, are they okay? But sometimes they're just not in the place. It's not that they don't want to listen. It's just that they just can't in that moment. And sometimes you don't have, I know the sufferer doesn't have time to play with. I was watching, I think ages ago, I watched, I know, you know Mike that took his life?
Yeah.
There's an interview with Montana, who was on the same season as him. And he had texted her a couple of days before he took his life, just saying, hey girl, how are you? And she hadn't texted back. But just because she's busy, she just said, I just don't really go on my phone. I'm bad at texting back. And that I think she was like, what would have happened if I text back? So it's always a bit of a hard one, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh God, I don't know.
Yeah, let's just know your thoughts.
I think it's just like, the thing is, you can't control other people's lives and other people's outcomes, but you can help them along the journey. So you can just maybe think, actually, is that 20 minutes going to really
just
ruin
be kind.
Just being having a listening ear, or you know, if you can't listen in that moment, you know, maybe just say, look, I'm really sorry, like my head's a bit full, but you know, maybe we can speak tomorrow, or we can speak a bit later, or
I'll call you tonight, something like that. So yeah, I think it's just everyone being aware, including ourselves, and I think it just came as a shock because she was the idol probably for younger kids, wasn't she? She seemed to have it all. They'd be the person, they'd be, I want to be her, I want to have her life, and then she suddenly goes and it's like, whoa. Anyway, bit of a sad video, but we had to talk about it because it's there.
You can't ignore these things.
So let us know your thoughts and we will see you in the next video.
Bye guys.